So now if we're talking about the goals you want to set when we're going into 2026, then you may have heard the SMART principle, where you keep any resolutions specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That might sound complicated, but what it really means, you make it realistic so you can stick to it and you can actually measure it, so you are accountable. So a good example to that may be is, rather than say my New Year's resolution is to get fit, you might have a resolution that I aim to exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes. So what you've done is you've changed the goal to make it measurable, achievable, and realistic. So all of those things that make up the SMART acronym. So when you're trying to make a resolution for this new year, if you want it to stick and you want to be able to be accountable, try and make it follow those principles. So in the money world, it may be that you want to start to save maybe £10 a week into a particular savings account, or a certain percentage of your salary each month aside. So the main things are, you've got to make it specific, achievable, realistic, and you've got to have that measurable element to it, and it's time bound. Now that is one principle and one way that people have been able to stick to resolutions, but you have to realize that not everybody is the same, and some people may apply these systems and then they fail, and then they think of themselves as complete failures. But a more recent adaptation of this idea of how to set goals and resolutions is to have goals that flex. So rather than say you want to save £500 by a certain period of time where you clearly pass or you fail, then you could do something where you decide you're going to save maybe between 5% and 15% of your income each month. So there is a range in the goal and the resolution that allows you to succeed to varying degrees, so you aren't a complete failure. Because the thing is, if you fail, then there are people who will find that very difficult to get back on the wagon, and they will actually decide to just give up. So you don't want your resolution to cause you to feel like a failure, but you do want some accountability into it.